Hello YouTube, in this tutorial we're gonna learn how to run external applications through our own program. So here's the thing, in most programming languages you're gonna just need to use system function, which is self-obvious, and in most cases this can be very dangerous. But it will work, it will get the job done. So inside of normal brackets, inside of double quotes, you're gonna state the name of that application. And because this is actual command, one-liner, of course you need to close it with semicolon because this is C++. So let's run this thing, and we are running into error. So the first thing you need to do is just if you run into this kind of stuff, first time errors, then just copy paste or type this into Google, and there is a great chance that first result will get the job done. Now, in this specific case, what we need to do is just to include standard library. So let me type that. So here, include, and this is very handy example to show that, C standard library. Okay, save, and now we have activated this functionality in our little program, because that is the whole purpose of libraries. Okay, so there you go, you have a calculator. Now, how many of these you can use one after another, it's totally up to you. But here's the thing, what is the order of execution? Will you have 3 calculators immediately on the screen, or when you have one calculator and then when you close it, now will another calculators open? So let's test that. 1, 2, 3, and in this specific example we have 3 of them immediately on a screen. So what if you use additional applications like Notepad? Can you do that? Can you mix these things? Well, sure, and let's check the happenings. And now you have them immediately on a screen. So let me close this one, and let me close this one, and now you have the last calculator. So sometimes they will run automatically, and it depends what these applications do. So these are different things. So sometimes they will run automatically all of them, and sometimes, well, you need to close one of these to run additional one that is next in the line. Okay, so now when we know this stuff, let's play around with grabbing stuff from keyboard, and we're gonna run a couple of these using switch block of code. Yeah, so let's do that. So integer many, and this is just a starting point. So let's grab stuff from keyboard, like I don't know, please enter option or application you want to run, something like that, who cares. So end line, and we are going to put that thing inside of menu. So down there, let's start with the switch statement, and we are handling menu. So the case 0 is we are just printing on a screen. This is just a text or string, so just printing on a screen, end line, and we will break from that. So if the case is 1, we will execute calculator, and we are done. Let me flush this down there. Okay, so if the case is 2, we're gonna execute Notepad inside of double quotes, of course, and end of command, and we need to break from things. Now default option, if sorry, if end user types something stupid, we're gonna say check yourself before you break yourself. Yeah, something like that, who cares. Check your input, not break but end line, and break now. So let me see what I'm missing here. I think I'm missing, yeah, curly brackets, and we need to finish with these here. So naturally up here you need to say explanation what exactly end user needs to print. So let's actually type that, like 0 is default or starting point, like 1 for calculator and 2 for notepad, and line. And yeah, I do understand that this is stupid, but it's nice for illustration. Of course that you need to be more careful in your own examples. This is just a quick stuff. So let me check what's gonna happen. I have a problem with many. Why is that so? Oh yeah, I'm using dots here. Let me switch. Yep, so there you go. 0 for standard option, standard position, and let's actually type 0, and this is just a string. So let's run this application again, press 1, and immediately we have a calculator, so that's cool. And let's test this for notepad. There you go, there you have it. Now let's test it for 555, which we didn't handle. Check your input, which is stated in default action, default case. So yep, that's pretty much it in this tutorial. Yeah, now you have learned how to now additional applications. So here's the thing. There is a chance that you will run into examples on internet where you're grabbing one code from one people, another code from other people, and you are mixing things and you're trying to handle actual code. But the thing is that you somehow forgot to grab those external libraries. So that is something you need to think about if you run into errors. So maybe you structure your code nicely and that's fine, but maybe you're lacking some external things. So of course, yeah, this is programming. You need to read documentation, and sometimes it's fact that you're gonna spend hours watching YouTube tutorials and searching from a bunch of text. But this is programming. This is our punishment basically. Sometimes the punishment is nice. I like to read documentation. I always learn something, what I didn't expect. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up. Thank you for watching as always, and see you in next tutorial.